Let's look at sentence diagramming. Why do we sentence diagram? Well, first, it helps us to identify parts of speech and to see how they are used. And secondly, it helps build our critical thinking skills. All right. Our goal for this lesson is to identify and diagram the subject, which is the main noun, and the predicate, which is the main verb, as well as helping verbs of sentences. Let's look at the simple sentence, the dog ate. Every subject must, or sentence must have a subject and a verb. The subject will be some kind of noun. The verb will be some word or words of doing or being. Begin each diagram by asking who or what is doing or being something, and that's how you can locate the subject and the verb. If you find only an action, ask who or what is the doer of it, and that would be the subject. For example, chocolate is delicious. The subject, what we're talking about, is chocolate. And the verb, which we'll call the predicate, what the subject is doing or being, is. Bill throws the dodgeball. Bill is the subject, throws is the predicate, dodgeball is what Bill threw, and that is called the direct object. We'll say it's a DO. Now look at this sentence. Sit down on the floor. Now, there's no subject here because it's a command. So the verb is sit, or the predicate. On the floor is a prep phrase. Down is an adverb. So let's take a look at the sentence, the banana split melts. Now, here's how you diagram it. We first put the important line, and we put a smaller line, almost like a cross, except the bottom part of this line is shorter than the top part of the line. The subject goes in this section, which is banana. The predicate melts goes here. Can't split the banana split. The is an article which functions as an adjective going under banana split. So that's what a typical simple diagram looks like. You'll notice that the main words, the important words, which is the subject and the predicate, go on the important line, while decoration goes under the important line. All right, let's do a little bit of practicing. Bob whined. Well, first we'll make the important line. Bob is the subject. Whined is the predicate. Bob was panting. Bob is the subject. Then we have was and panting. Was is a helping verb. Panting is the ending verb. Bob was panting. So notice that helping verbs go on the important line. Now, if you forgot what a helping verb is, go ahead and watch my video, The Helping Verb Song, and that will remind you of the various helping verbs. All right, take a look at these next few sentences. Go ahead and see if you can diagram this on your own. Number 3. Go ahead and pause this video. All right. Bob might have been scratching. So let's diagram this sentence. Bob might have been scratching. Just for the sake of space, I won't write it out. But here you have might have been are helping verbs to the verb scratching. Now, number 4 is interesting. It's a question. How do you diagram a question? Did Bob bark? Well, the way we do this is to rearrange the question into a statement. Bob did bark. Notice that it's easily diagrammable. Did is a helping verb, and so goes on the same line as the verb. Go ahead and pause this video now and do number 5 through 10 on your own. All right, we're back. So let me clear up some space here. And we're going to look at number 5. It's a question. Should Bob have howled? So let's look at number 5. Bob will turn into a statement. Should have howled. Number 6. Bob could have been growling. Well, the subject is Bob. Could have been growling. And these are all helping verbs. Number 7. Bob, subject, must have run. Number 8. Bob had slept. Number 9. Bob may be eating. Finally, number 10. Bob will have been digging. Bob is just digging sentence diagramming. All right, so that's the basic subject, predicate, and helping verbs.